Excited to be here today, having a yoga class with you. Hold on, just getting everything set up. So, good morning. I'm Christine and I'm from Selfless Yoga. I'm excited to be here today to give a morning practice. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome to the community and the family. I'm excited for you to practice today. If you've a part of the Selfless Yoga community, thanks for being a part of the channel, community, and subscribing. It really makes a difference. This allows me to be live and spread yoga, not just where I currently live. I get to spread yoga all around the world virtually, and I'm really excited for that. Just selflessly sharing yoga. And so what we're going to do, we're going to get into a comfortable position. So I'm using a block underneath my sacrum, my sit bones. It allows my spine to be long. And let's go ahead and close our eyes, and starting to focus on your breath. Feeling your breath as you inhale and exhale. Starting to come back to this moment. Your intention for your practice. Maybe the why you're here today. And opening your eyes. So what we're going to do, hey, excited for everyone to start showing up. So right now we're just seated for a moment and just starting to breathe. The breath is so important. It's so important. And hello to everyone. And so when we start our practice, we go back to our breath. That gets us started, get us into the moment together, especially moment with yourself. And so just get nice and seated again. Now this time, when you are breathing, start to feel the breath and control the breath. Start to slow down the breath. Let's start again. So get yourself in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Elongate your spine. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And just start to breathe in and out through your nose. And start to think of your intention again for your practice. And when you breathe here, with that intention you're setting for this practice this morning, feeling your body as how it is, accepting your body, not judging your body. And if at any point you need to pause, take a break, you can always go into child's pose, shavasana, and going back to this breath, belly, rib cage, upper chest, exhale, upper chest, rib cage, belly. Inhale, belly, rib cage, upper chest. Exhale, upper chest, rib cage, belly. Let's take one more breath of your own. Put your hands into heart center to activate our pineal gland between our eyebrows. We're going to say Om together. Inhale. Om. So let's get started. So we're going to take our block away from underneath us. If you have a block, that would be great. Have 2 blocks, or you can have 2 hardcover books is an option. Make sure they're the same size. So we're going to get into tabletop position, wrist, elbow, shoulder alignment. Hands are arm distance wide, as well as your knees to hips alignment. We're going to do a couple of cat and cow to warm up our spine. So we're going to inhale, chest up, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round into the spine, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale, round. Really tuck your tailbone in. Inhale, shoulder blades close together. Exhale, open your shoulder blades, nice and wide open. Inhale. Exhale. A few rounds of your own with your own breath. It really helps lubricate our spine, warm our spine, warms our neck. Just starting to allow our body just to open up before we start getting deeper into our practice. You may feel your arms burning, that's normal. One more round of your own breath. Back into tabletop position. Cross your feet behind you and you're going to sit back. Bring your feet in front of you and you're just going to cross your legs in front. And when you sit, try to sit on your sit bone. Sometimes I lift my glutes, help myself sit a little bit better. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and rotating our shoulders. You can go backwards first, just warming up our body because overnight we're sleeping for 8, 10, sometimes 6 hours, depending on your sleeping patterns. And the fascia gets really thick. And in the morning, you may notice, I'm more tight. My body it's just not as flexible. Absolutely normal. I practice yoga every day. I've been doing it for years, and I still have that experience in the morning. So it's just the body, and we accept the body. But to undo all of that, we move. And I'm giving you some things I try to do in the morning, and you can use this and switch the app going forward now. Just opening our bodies, warming up our body. Nice little shoulder rolls. Okay. So now you're going to pause, center yourself. Inhale, hands overhead, just looking up towards the sky. Axial extension of our spine. Breathing here, really bringing your arms up, protracting your shoulders towards the sky. One more breath. And exhale, come nice and forward with your hands. Maybe your forearm goes down. If it does, that's good. If not, that's good too. And just breathing here. We're going to start slow. And then we'll start heating up the body to help with energy, calming our nervous system at the same time, preparing ourselves for our day. Going back to your breath, not rushing the pose, just accepting the practice as how it is, and noticing that you are at the right place at the right time. So if it's your first time here, welcome. I'm excited for you to be here and practice with us. Just practicing selflessly without judgment. And inhale, hand all the way back up. Take your hands behind you, palms on the ground, and just open your chest. Bring your heart forward, giving your heart to the space around you. Just letting yourself just be. Drop your head if that's comfortable for you. And breathe here, really expanding your rib cage, opening your lungs, really opening the anterior part of your neck. Breathing here. And inhale, hands up, and go towards one side and stretch over laterally. So we're moving our body in 5 different points. Our spine, we should always move it in all different directions. You have a really nice and flexible spine. This really indicates longevity. It really allows you. Your spine is so important. It integrates all parts of your body, the organs, from top to bottom. Hands all the way up as you inhale, exhale, and switch. It also helps with controlling your nervous system. So as you're here in this moment, just focusing on that breath, life force energy, and really take that time to be in the moment with yourself. And inhale, hands up. Axial extension, bringing your hands up towards the universe and going ahead and twisting towards one side. We're going to do both sides, so it doesn't matter. Now twisting from your chest, not from your neck, and looking behind. If you're looking to the side, that's fine. But inhale, lift your chest, elongate your spine. Exhale, twist a little more. Grounding both your sit bones onto the ground. You might notice some warmth. That's normal. So the warmth and slowly opening your body before you do a yoga practice is important. It allows to prevent you from injury. One more breath. And hands up and switch. Even if you're here for 5 minutes, saying you have to go to work in 5 minutes from now, just doing a couple of minutes of yoga. It doesn't have to be an hour. It can be 5 minutes. That's a practice. And that will lead to transformation. It's all about consistency. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist again. Breathe here. Feeling your spine, wringing out all the toxins. Releasing everything that's unneeded. Excuse me. That happens to your digestion. Everything starts to come up. But we're here together. No judgment, right? Inhale, hands up. and release. So now you might notice that you feel some heat in some parts of your body. That's great. So now we're going to go ahead, bring your hands in front, go back into tabletop position. Okay. Tuck your toes behind you. Let me see if you can see. Go to the side a little bit. Making sure everyone can see. Tuck your toes behind you. And you're going to push and bring your hips up into your first downward facing dog. Feet are hip distance apart. If your heels don't touch, it's okay. Bend your knees and lift your hips up and back. I want you to walk your dog. Slowly starting to bend your knees. And breathing again. Ujjayi breath, breath with sound. This is an ocean breath. Just really opening, warming up behind the side body. Being gentle with your body. There's no rush. There's nowhere to be but here with me now. Just keep walking your dog. You can even do both heels at the same time. Slowly, you may feel your arms burning. That is normal. Just look between. Focus on the moment. That heat you're developing. It's really good for your body. And look forward. Bring your hips back on an exhale. And inhale, maybe slowly walk your feet into a halfway lift. Nice flat spine. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees. Drop your head. Grab opposite elbow, ragdoll pose. Just allow your elbow to move side to side. Maybe up and back. When you bend your knees, allow your thighs to touch your belly to protect your lower back. Trying to warm up the hamstrings. Releasing the shoulders. We do a circle. Put your hands back down on the floor. And slowly inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, Samasthiti. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and bring it up a little bit higher. Okay? So we're going to do a traditional Surya Namaskar. It's going to work on back bends, because today I'm going to do a little bit of a back bend practice, which is really good for our spine, really good for our heart chakra. Okay? And I feel everyone needs to work on their heart chakra. And so that will be a bit of our focus today. If at any point you need to take a break, listen to your body. No sharpness, no dullness, just always listening to your body in every moment, okay? So we're going to go ahead and bring our feet together, heels slightly spread apart, okay? Inhale, bring your hands all the way back. Bring your hips forward, arms back. Exhale, hands are going forward into a forward fold. Step your right leg behind you. Anjana Asana, low crescent lunge. And slowly bring your hands overhead. If that's too much, you could keep your hands on your hips and push your hips forward. Go ahead, bring your hands in front. Bring your feet together and go into a child's pose. It's a little bit of fast movement for a moment just to warm up and heat up our body. Come forward. Bring your right leg forward. Opposite leg. Bring that hip forward. Hands all the way up into a gentle back bend. Exhale, hands by the side. And if you need multiple breaths, that's totally fine. Join your feet together into a forward fold. And inhale, hands overhead. Exhale into starting position. That can be a lot. So if emotions do come up, just breathe through it. Okay? That's our goal today. Open up our heart. Okay? Inhale, hands overhead, hips forward, arms back. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left leg back. Low lunge. Crescent lunge. And come hands forward. Step both feet back into a child's pose. You can breathe multiple breaths. It doesn't have to be an inhale or exhale. Just focusing on doing the practice with love and care. You're doing amazing. And come forward, switching, left leg forward, bringing your hips forward. And if you want to, hands back. Really going to feel this in your hip flexors and your psoas muscles in your spine. And come forward, tuck your back foot, both legs together, forward fold. And inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, back into standing position. We're going to do one more round. Now, if you don't practice yoga, it's okay. You're here now. And so as you stand here in this moment, just feel how your body feels. Does it feel the same? Does it feel different? Taking a couple of breaths here, Ujjayi breath with sound. And slowly opening your eyes. Feet, toes touching, heels slightly spread apart. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. And step your right leg back. Crescent lunge. Hands up into a back bend if possible. You can always join your hands. Hands go forward. Step your legs back into a child's pose. Breathing here. Come up. Right leg forward. Crescent lunge again. And just, even if your hips are like here, that's fine. The more you practice, the more your hips will open. And I hear cracks and crinkles, and it's normal. Hands down. Join both legs together into a forward fold. Inhale. Hands all the way up and back. And release. We'll do the opposite side one more time, and then we're done. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right leg behind you into a crescent lunge. Put both hands together. Step back. Child's pose, no rush. Take your time. Breathe here. Come up, step your right leg in front. Really bring those hips forward. And slowly bring your chest open. And put your hands in front. Step your feet in front into a forward fold. And inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, release. So, just go ahead, separating your legs, maybe mat distance. And then just bringing your hips and going side to side, just opening your hips. And then maybe doing a circle one direction. Lifting your hands overhead. We're going to grab opposite elbow and stretch over to the side. Grounding through the floor. And come back to center and switch. Slowly opening the body, especially opening the shoulders. Breathing here. And come back to center, hands up, hands are down. Now, if you felt any numbness, tingling sensation, just release that. Our goal is not to feel that sensation, but if you did, just release it. Okay, so now we're going to do a yogi squat. So bring your feet hip distance wide, and just, you can bring your hands in front, and you can come down into a squat. Now, if your heels don't touch the ground, that's okay. And if you can't stay in this pose for too long, take a block and you can put it under your sit bones. That can help too. Blocks are here to assist. Props are there to assist you. So don't feel that it's something you shouldn't use. Use it. And sometimes it takes about 30 seconds or so for your body to release, and you can go deeper. So right now I feel I can go deeper. So maybe I release my block, bring my hands in front, elbows on the inner legs, really opening and lengthening the spine, and just breathing here. Going back to closing your eyes, feeling your breath. Just sitting a little bit deeper into the squat. Now, extend, you can see. Extend your left hand towards the outside of your left knee. Inhale, right arm up, and breathe here. And then go ahead and switch. Wherever you are, just come as you are. And release. Inhale, hands up. And this is going to be a challenge, trying to sit back onto your heels if possible. And trust yourself in this moment. And release. come down onto your knees into this pose. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you to be on your knees, you can always take a cushion. Props, I love them. You can take that if you want to, or you can take a block, and I put it under my sit bones again, and I sit. You can sit longer. That's an option. Now we're going to do some other stretches. Okay. So we're going to do eagle arms. So we're going to go ahead and lift your hands up towards the sky. And then slowly taking your left hand under your right hand, under your triceps, and twisting wherever you can. It doesn't have to be the full bind. Just your intention is there, and dropping your shoulders down for just a moment. And if this feels easy for you, then lift your elbows up. If not, just keeping it in this pose and breathing here. It's really going to open up your shoulder blades, a lot of tension we hold in our shoulders. So this will slowly undo that. And go back to your breath again. And release, hands up and switch. Going back to your breath. Going back to the why. And having gratitude for yourself for showing up today. This practice is for you. You deserve this. And release. You can bring your block from underneath you if you had one, or your cushion. You're going to go ahead and come forward on your knees. And you're going to step your right leg forward. Okay? So you're making a square with your legs. Okay? You can tuck your back toe in if you'd like. We're going to do a revolve twist with our palms in prayer position. We'll do it together. Inhale, hands up. And then go ahead and twisting over to the outside of your right leg. So try not to just collapse down. Push onto your elbows and twist. Breathing here. Really good for digestion. Helps with your spine as well. And also helps with strength and balance. One more breath. And exhale, release. Hands down to the sides. And we're going to switch. Inhale, hands up. Axial extension. Exhale and twist. Palms, squeezing those palms together. Lifting. Looking behind or over to the side. Just focusing on the effort you're putting in, not the results. Couple more breaths. Two more breaths. One. And release. Now we're going to go onto our belly. And you're going to cross your hands over each other and use it like a pillow and turn your head over to the side. And just rest here for just a moment. Noticing your belly as it kisses the floor, and taking note with this practice so far. How are you feeling? Check in with yourself. One more breath. And open your eyes. Okay. So now what we're going to do is a Sphinx back bend gentle variation. So what we're going to do is to come onto our elbows. So your elbow to shoulder alignment is very important, okay? In this pose, going ahead and grabbing opposite biceps, for example, and walk your elbows in, okay? We're going to go ahead and drop our head and just breathe here. Releasing any tension in our posterior cervical spine. Allowing those interspaces to nice and gently open. Releasing any compression on any of the nerves. So if this is very uncomfortable for you, it doesn't have to be so deep. But if you're starting to feel a sensation of release, just let your head drop. Just let your head do the work for you. Sometimes we see yoga as, oh, they're being the most flexible person or putting your foot behind your head. And it's not really yoga. Yes, it's a part of yoga, but there's 8 limbs of yoga, okay? So yoga is just not one thing. There's so many things that goes into the practice of yoga. Your breath, meditation, your focus, how you are to yourself and the world around you. And then slowly come back up, taking your hands into Sphinx pose, bringing them both parallel to each other in a forearm stance, for example. Okay, so again, elbows and shoulders, same alignment. And now we're going to go ahead and just look forward. Now you'll notice a little bit of a gentle back bend here. Your legs can be however you want it to be, behind you. And just sit in this pose and breathe. Just noticing how your back feels. Not judging your back, accepting your back. Noticing sensations in your body and not being attached to them. Now, if this feels easy for you, we can do a variation. If you feel this is perfect, just stay there. But for others who want more, lifting your elbows off the ground and maybe looking up. And you can do it for a moment, go back down to your forearm, or you can stay here in stillness, your choice. And release, dropping your head back down and switching your head to the opposite direction that it was in. Using your hands as a pillow, giving yourself some rest. Reminding yourself this is where you need to be, nowhere to go. Not worrying about what's going to happen after yoga, not worrying about what happened yesterday. Just focusing on the now. Taking rest for just another moment. And slowly coming up, taking your hands, pushing back into child's pose. You can open your legs nice and wide. Extending your hands in front, dropping your head. If you need a pillow under your head, you can do so. If this is difficult on your hands, you can always put your hands behind you. And just breathing here again. Listening to your breath as you inhale, exhale. I am inhaling. I am exhaling. Going ahead and taking your fingers and walking it over to your left side for a side body stretch. And go back to your breath. And then walking hands back to the center and over to the opposite side. And then slowly come back up. And if you have wall space, that would be great. We're going to do a couple of wall postures. If you're in bed, you can do it on your bedboard. So I'm going to move this right here. And what you're going to do is lay on your back. Bring your hips close to the wall and flip your legs up towards the sky for a gentle inversion. And just stay right here. This pose is very good for bringing all the blood back to your heart. Helps with varicose veins, fatigue. And we're just giving our legs some love for walking us through our day. And if you want a variation, opening your legs out to the side into a straddle pose. Just allow your legs just open a little bit more. Letting the weight of your legs and gravity to really open you up in this pose. And then come back, both feet touching, and go into a gentle butterfly. So both the soles of feet are touching, your knees are out towards the side, and just opening here. Maybe putting one hand in your belly, one hand on your chest, and just breathing here. And bringing both your knees touching, going ahead and wrapping around your shins, and just squeezing into your body. Maybe lifting your head, getting a little bit deeper. Opening your legs nice and wide into a nice happy baby. Heels up towards the sky, knees out to the side, and breathe here. rocking your baby to sleep. And then going ahead, rolling over to your one side, arms on the opposite side for a side body stretch. And switching. And breathing. And then whenever you're ready, going ahead and laying on your back. Open your legs, nice 45-degree angle. Palms facing up. Starting to close your eyes again. Starting to release your practice. Relaxing all the muscles in your eyes. Relaxing your cheeks. Releasing your upper and lower jaw. And just melting onto the ground below. Relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Feeling your hands, your legs heavy. Going ahead, bring your knees to chest. Pull over to your side. And just noticing how perfect you are, how perfect your body meets itself. And slowly coming back up into a seated position. And going ahead and crossing your feet again. And just sitting up again. Just taking note how you feel in this moment. One last practice we'll do together is Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. It will really help calm the nervous system, especially if you're doing this in the morning to get yourself prepared for your day. Or this can be used during the night as well. Left hand in Chin Mudra, index finger, thumb touching. Right hand Vishnu index finger and middle finger touching. And you can use your ring and your thumb to alternate. Right thumb, right nostril, inhale through left. At the top of the breath, close with your ring finger and switch, exhale through your right. Inhale through right. Close right nostril, right thumb. Switch, exhale through left. And do a few ones on your own. Go back to normal breath whenever you're ready. When you last exhale through your left side, no rush. Hands at the palm center. We're going to inhale for 1 Om. Inhale. Om. Thank you for practicing with me. Have a great day.